Hello everyone, this is Schneiper1337 and I'm bringing you a tutorial on Cinema 4D, how to make an abstract C4D. This is one of many ways to make it. This is my personal favorite way of making C4Ds. I just made a picture tutorial of this and it's up on DeviantArt, so I'll post a link to that. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is you want to click on this Windows button in the corner, and it's going to bring up these four grids, and you're just going to take the freehand spline, you're just going to scribble. Doesn't really matter much, jagged edges usually work best. And then once you have that, just restore it back to this, and hold down your mouse on this hyperNURBS and select a loft NURB, and then you're just gonna select all the splines and drag them into the loft NURB, and just rotate your image so that you get whatever side has the most details and stuff. And now you're gonna select everything, and you're gonna hit Alt G to turn it into a null object, and then you're gonna hit Control X, and then you're gonna hit Control V twice. And now you're gonna have two of this object, so you're just gonna move it and rotate it however you'd like. And you basically just keep doing this step over and over again until you're satisfied with your C4D. Alright, one more should cut it. Alright, so now that we've got that, we're just going to hit Alt G to make sure it's all in one null object. And now we're going to create a new material. And we're just going to drag that right onto the null object. And we're going to double click right down here. And I always set my color to black. And then I go to luminance. And I upload a texture or a fractal. I'm going to do a fractal this time. And you don't want one that's like all color. It's good if it has some black in it, so this one might look good. You can just hit this render view to see what it's gonna look like. So that kind of looks a little bit too much, so I'm gonna choose something else. Alright, and now just go to reflection and put it on for now. 25 brightness, 30 reflection, and you can just exit right out of that. And now it's time for render settings. You're gonna want to go to output and set it to whatever you want, whatever your computer can handle. I put mine to 920 and 1280, or 1920 I mean. And then you go down to save and you change this to PNG, and click alpha channel so that it'll be transparent in the background. And that's basically all you have to do. But what I like to do is I like to add my own lighting. So I go to options and take off the default light, and then I go to effect and put ambient inclusion and global illumination on, and put this on IR plus QMC still image. And now we can just X out of that. And how I usually add my light is I add either one or several planes, and then I put them on luminosity and on glow so that it gives off light. You'll see what I mean in a second. You just set it right above C4D so that you get a lot of light over it. Then you're going to create a new material and drag that right onto the plane and keep the color how it is. Click luminance and then click glow. And I usually set my strength up to 600 or more, but you don't have to. It looks fine. Whatever you set it to, really, as long as it's like not too low. But then you're gonna want to right click the plane and go to C4D tags, compositing, and make sure that scene by camera is off, so that when you render your C4D you don't have this white plane just sticking out there. So now we've got everything that we need, and we're just gonna render it. So I will pause the video and show you the finished product. Alright, so here's a saved image. I actually forgot a really important step, which is to drag the null object into a hypernerb, and that kind of boosts the quality, and I forgot to do that and wasn't gonna re-render it, so it is a little bit lower quality than it could be. What the hell? Oh. But so now you just gotta save it. So just click the save as, okay, and find where the file that you want to save it into. If you want to name it, and you don't have to change anything because you already did with the render settings. So I hope you like this tutorial, and please comment, rate, and subscribe.